Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is PKS Runs. Well, it should really be called PKS Ran, really now. Look at this. How about that? I've got my very first marathon medal. Just completed the Manchester Marathon in 2 hours, 59 minutes and 17 seconds. Had 43 seconds spare, which actually if I was gonna in the last couple of miles and really had to just push through, but thought I would just share a few reflections as we go home. I think it all worked pretty well. Oh, hey Hannah. I think it all worked really well. We had a pretty nailed down hydration and energy kind of plan. So Laura and Bern and the girls basically darted around. I think they found me at mile 4, mile 9, mile 16 and then 17 maybe mile 20, and that was it. Then I was on my own after that, which in honesty I wanted a Lucasade at that point and wasn't able to get one, but so I don't know, maybe the cramp is to do with that, but genuinely they did struggle to keep up with me on the tram, I would add. So that all worked really well, and yeah, I'm just so happy that it's done. I've got this nice finishers t-shirt, which is lovely, and obviously a lovely medal. On the tram on the way back there was a guy vomiting. There was a guy who looked like he was about to pass out, so I actually feel relatively okay. My legs are really sore, but that's understandable. My feet are literally as flat as a pancake because I've like beaten every last bit of flesh out of them. I've got my Recover Pro here in the front seat, so I'm periodically giving myself a bit of a zhuzh with this. No, it's not working. I will periodically do that. And yeah, we are just driving down the M6. Next port of call is Nando's in Wednesbury. Flipping love Nando's, really do, and that is the perfect post-race meal. I've snacked. I just ate a pepperami, and I've been loading up on protein shakes and all of that jazz. Oh, did the porridge make it home? Yeah, okay, great. My headphones need a better headphone solution. My AirPods died at about mile 18, so I was didn't have any way to contact the support team, so that was disappointing. Honestly thought they would last longer, but of course this is one of the things that I don't like about these running events and why I don't do them. So I had to leave the house this morning at 7:30 for a 9:20 start, which meant that I had to have my AirPods in all that time, so the battery was draining. So very frustrating, really. But I don't know what, I don't know.
Had your AirPod thing in your pouch?
No, I didn't want to carry it. I thought that the question there was, couldn't I have just had my little case in my pouch in my marathon belt? No, I didn't fancy that. So I can see there's one viewer. Who's viewing? Who is it? Is it you, Ben? No.
If you tap on the top, it should tell you.
Oh, really? Okay. No, it's not that clever.
It does on other watches.
It does on other things. So here we are, driving home. Legs are sore, I'll be honest. The wind coming out of me is quite disgusting. Actually, that's a good point. So I got through 13 miles in about 1:26, and was feeling really good. But in those last couple of miles of that sort of out to Altrincham, and then a few miles past that, there was a real strong headwind, and that really got me. Sorry, I think the whole car. I got the protein farts. Burnt's panicking. He's looking for the window. Can't find it. There isn't a window there.
There isn't,
It's just a little push. You can push it.
Okay.
So, yeah, I really, I think I realised I was not struggling, but I knew that at that point, I was about 6 minutes ahead of schedule, so my watch was kind of keeping me up to date on that. So I knew that I had a good buffer to, so I could kind of slow down a bit. Obviously, I'm trying to think what else. I mean, lessons learned. I am in absolutely two minds as to whether I will ever do a marathon again. So I think in my mind I'd kind of assumed that I wouldn't break 3 hours, and then I'd need to do another marathon to break 3 hours. So I wanna, which means that I don't know really. I mean, I don't know what I don't know what I'll do. So at this point, I'm not going to think about it. At this point, I'm just going to get back out there tomorrow for a little run just to loosen the legs up. Very much hoping that I'll have a nice rub down from Laura later with the Theragun, maybe a bit of oil, maybe some candles. I don't know. You never know what might happen. She's shaking her head, so I think she's fairly certain on what will or won't happen. So, yeah. As I can see, there's now two people, so welcome person number two. I know that person number one is my mum. So, thanks, Mum. Actually, do you know what? My family were amazing. Periodically, I would get little WhatsApp messages come through to my ear, and not all of them got through because I don't know why, but every once in a while I'd get a message from someone, and it would give me great encouragement. In fact, one of the good ones is when my good friend Tom messaged me to say about 2 months. I think you should be about 2 hours in now. I'm guessing that you're around the 16-mile mark. And I was actually at the 18-mile mark. Felt very, very smug. Matthew's saying that you need to go abroad and do another marathon. Quite agree. Matt, you're absolutely right. I'm actually attending a conference in Lisbon, in Portugal, in October. And as fate would have it, currently I'm booked into a hotel until the Saturday morning. If I was to just stay one extra day, I could run the Lisbon Marathon. So, pretty tempting, huh? Very beautiful course by all accounts, along the coast road. Very hot. So I think if I was going to do another marathon, I think I'd probably like to do one that would more just be purely for the fun, soak up the atmosphere. I actually really enjoyed all the crowds. I G'd everybody up a few times. I had some comments about my chicken leg shorts, so I'd need to find another pair of even brighter.
I can go all in one.
An all-in-one.
Yeah.
Well, like a mankini.
Yeah. Let's do it if you can do it.
I reckon the chafing would be
Borat costume.
like a Borat costume. Yeah, I think the Matt says do it. Do what? The mankini? I'm not sure. I don't think the world's ready for it. But Lisbon would be great. I mean, if I could maybe see if, fly some family out. Maybe we have a family weekend in Portugal. It'll be a much hotter, much slower marathon. So it'd just be fun. It'd be nice to go. What was really interesting is just chatting to, a couple of different people. because I was filming on the GoPro a couple of times in the first 5 miles whilst I had the camera. You know, a couple of people were sort of curious as to why on earth I was filming, and it was quite encouraging actually, because there was a lot of people around me that were quite out of breath, and at that point I was still okay. Basically,
Very different race.
it's a very different race. I think you've got to, so 5k is all out guts and glory, but I tell you what, if anyone can do it, PKS runs can.
PKS,
Thank you very much.
Did you hear that on the run?
Did I hear? No, I didn't hear it. I think it was so small on my badge. I don't think anyone. I didn't hear.
Me.
Oh no, I didn't hear that. No. So yeah, park run. Watch out. I'm coming for you. Maybe as well. I mean, I think I'll be honest. In terms of a racing distance, I think half marathon is a bit more enjoyable. A full marathon is actually quite tiring. I know that the likes of Mo Farah and Eliud Kipchoge make it look quite easy. It's not. It really isn't. If you're thinking of starting running, not necessarily recommending that you start with a marathon. Maybe start with a 5k, build up 10k, half marathon, then marathon. Bun has promised me that he's going to do a marathon at some point with me. So, isn't that right? Yep. So,
Different motivation though.
Different motivation. So we're cruising down. We've got 1 hour and 27 until double chicken wrap, double peri chips, Peronaise, bottomless Diet Coke. Can't wait. I mean, life doesn't actually get much better. Might even have a garlic bread. I feel like I've burnt quite a lot of calories. So yeah. Well, it's interesting this actually. If I go live on Instagram, lots of people come, but on YouTube, I don't know, maybe YouTube people don't use YouTube. It's not maybe it's eat a feast. I will eat a feast. I'll eat a beast if I have to. No.
I said he's going to eat a beast.
Oh, you feel like you're in the car. Well, hang about. Let's just do a little pan around. There's Bern. There's Laura. How was it, Laura? How was it for you?
I have had a lot of fun. I have experienced it in a different way that I never planned to, thanks to Bern. And it was great fun cheering them on and be able to be my eccentric self without being told off by my children because they joined in with me, which was nice. And I was very proud. I was very proud, and to kind of see, thanks to Bun's systems, we knew where you should be, and we then realised you were ahead of where you should be, which was very exciting. It was good fun. The only thing I would like differently is to not sleep in the same bed with you the night before. Didn't give me a very good night's sleep.
Bern, how was it for you?
It was good. It was really fun, especially since it was the first time around Manchester. The only thing we failed to plan, so we had the hydration and the refueling strategy for Paul, obviously. We forgot about the hot chocolate and the snacking strategy for the girls.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
That's my bad.
Yep. So that's learning thing for next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really fun. Really proud to see Paul run, smash everyone, smash his PB, smash his projected times. It was really good.
He is awesome.
And in fact, actually, that's a good point. I'm going to come to the girls in a minute. It's a good point because actually, where was the 3-hour pacer?
Behind you?
Behind me. What a loser! He actually, in fairness, who is this Bun guy? Legendary. That's the comment that's coming through there. Bun is
he's incredible.
Bun is incredible. He's my colleague. He works in the US. He flew over especially for this weekend because he wanted to be a part of it. And he, whenever I do my US work trips, Bun and I share a room, and we get very hot and sweaty together on runs, obviously. So we've done. I'm going to be honest. Bun is not built for running necessarily. He's built. He's built. Yeah, he is carrying. He's got a serious rig that he carries around with him, and so yeah. So we've had some great. We ran Central Park last year. We ran in San Diego last year. We did a couple of runs in Charlotte. We've run in Salisbury. We did a race in Chicago together. So yeah, we've done some. Yeah, he's my work running wife, so to speak. Yeah. Okay, girls. How was it for you? Phoebes, we'll start with Phoebe. How was the race for you?
It was good. The atmosphere was really, really fun. It was quite loud.
It was quite loud, wasn't it?
Yeah, and hopping on the trams all the time.
It was fun?
It was fun, but very, very squishy.
Yeah.
You had no personal space.
Yeah. How are your energy levels now?
I'm tired.
Yeah, it's quite tiring, isn't it, spectating? And Hannah,
Yes.
how did you find it?
I think it was fun. But
Yeah.
I'm hungry for a donut.
You're hungry for a donut?
Yeah.
Interesting. Did you girls feel like you'd like to run a marathon?
No. It does. I'm not gonna lie. Disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look appealing to me. I would want to do one if I could run, but
Yeah.
I can't run. So
Okay. Well, you can. Everyone can run.
Was it worth? So the question I asked the girls, the small, like during it, would they rather be in bed?
I'd rather be at.
And they said no, they'd rather be there.
They'd rather be there.
It was worth the early morning.
Yeah. I mean, early morning. I actually, I woke up. I think I woke up about 3, and then I woke up at 5, and I was awake pretty much from 5. I've not actually done my sleep score yet, so let's have a look at data. Hang on a minute. Or 48 out of 100. So that is brutal. Yeah, absolutely brutal. I was very restless. I was genuinely incredibly nervous. Headphones, just make noise cancelling headphones. Really, really bad patch of reception, so I am going to sign off this video. Thanks so much for tuning in, Mum. And everyone else there. It would have been better if you'd all watched it on your own devices, if I'm honest, because that would be better for the viewing numbers. Do remember to like and subscribe. Some of you will watch this video after it was live. And yeah, this has been PKS Runs, and I am I actually really need the loo.
Oh my goodness me. It's like having a toddler in the car.
Is there a service station coming soon?
Mum.
Anyway, all right, I'm gonna have to go. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You've been a great audience. Bye bye.
To get on windscreen.